Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So sorry for not posting quite long for a long time. Just life got in the way, like completing high school and then and then finding out I had this little bubba and then giving birth to this little bubba and trying to do the best by this little one. So update. Basically this is, so I finished high school, broke up with my ex, then I met this amazing guy, like literally, and then we found out we were having this little princess back in April 2021. It was funny because it was 24th of April because I was supposed to get my period on the 23rd of April and my partner's birthday was on the 12th, so it's like, and we had just turned 18, both of us, except I was obviously in February. Then so we found out, took a test because my period didn't show up. Then basically from then I went and got his stepmom, shown him, and then she came and got Cody to come in, and I showed Cody, but that's my partner's name, and very scared feelings at the time, so some words weren't supposed to be said, but we're back, it's all good, we're good. So we found out her, oh, she's drilling me again, sorry. So then we told our parent, well not, because we live with his family, so they knew from get-go, from the day we found out. I told my parents and my family a week later. I couldn't hold it in. I was like, I had my bloods done and I found I was like exactly 3 weeks and 5 days or 4 weeks. When I found out I had her due date was the 3rd of January, but she was born on the 16th of December, 2021, and her due date was in 2022, by the way. So basically, fast forward, oh, sorry, I'm so sorry guys. So basically, fast forward, a couple of things. I got my ultrasound done to find out how far along I was in. I was 6 weeks, and then and then so it turns out we did that, had a 12-week ultrasound, I think it was, also make sure everything's good and going. Oh wait, no, it wasn't 12 weeks, it was the 19, like it was supposed to be from 18 to 22 weeks I think, but we had it smack bang on the 19th week, which was a blessing because I got to find out what gender she was, but I paid a little extra because like the ultrasound we had that day, she said she thought it was a girl, but because maybe me wanted to know and didn't want to wait, I searched up a place and paid $100 to go find out and brought all these gender reveal things and all that, and I didn't know she was a girl. So she was a girl. Didn't really have morning sickness. The only time we really spewed was when I really spewed was when I was taking the vitamins and they didn't go down properly, so then I was like, what? Sorry about the effect, but basically I had a lot of cravings. Like one point I wanted pickles and chocolate, and all that. Just letting you know, I am 19 too, so it's really weird. So yeah. But anyway, fast forward to obviously the gender reveal / baby shower, because I knew the thing. A lot of people came. That was my family, not a lot, so that was invited. Being my friends, I think 1 or 2, actually not 1 or 2, about 6 people in total came. That was my friends, and there was like 20 of them invited. So that's that. Then, oh, look at your face. And then, sorry guys. Then basically what happened, so we get to her 24-week scan. She's looking good. She's in the 5th percentile. Everything's all good. We just got to monitor her a little bit because she's measuring small. So we went for a further, we went to a specialist ultrasound place then, and then we also 10 weeks later we went to the exact same one, and then she had, oh, it's okay, had significant reducement of growth, and her weight was a little small. So from then on, that was like 34 weeks, by the way, we found that out. From then on, it was twice a week in the hospital for appointments, one being ultrasound, one being measuring her heart and movements, which went really well. Hey, what's wrong? Which went really well, but like, come at 37 weeks in 3 days, which was our last scan, it would that one part, because there was 2 different ultrasounds. There was a blood flow and the actual, just to see if she's growing. She was growing good. She was just in the 1 percentile. She went from 5 to 1. And then just to make sure she went through all these tests to make sure I didn't have any like diseases and stuff like that. And I didn't. Turns out I had toxoplasma before I got pregnant, about 4 months before. Hey. It's okay, okay. And then, yeah, so basically went through the whole, comes to December 15th, by the way. It's the last scan we had. Checking her blood flow and through everything, and then she had a cerebral restriction, which is in her head. So they sent me to go home and get my stuff for an induction, because we had a scheduled induction on the 20th of December, but hey, due to that scan, we were going to have a baby either then or tomorrow. Well, the next day, not tomorrow. So, comes, grabs my stuff, because I was actually on a mate's, calls up Cody, be like, hey Cody, we need to go home. We're gonna go grab the stuff, go straight to the hospital. So we did that. Oh man, I wish I would have recorded it. I would have loved to share it. So we did that. Went home, grabbed the stuff, informed the parents what's going on. Lacey, which is Cody's stepmom, came in with us because it was really obviously nerve-wracking, and she was the closest one with us because she lives with us. So, I had to come in with us, and then, yeah, then basically they got the balloon in. The midwife tried about 3 times, but didn't really work. With no gas, and I had gas and it didn't really work. She grabbed another midwife who's never done it before, and she was able to do it first time, and also stretched me to 1 centimeter dilated, because I was like nothing, like no nothing basically. And then that had the balloon in, and then I made the silliest decision ever to Ultimac, because it was 20 minutes down the road from the hospital. But yeah, we did that. Contractions every now and then was starting, painful, not painful, like, yeah, got back to the hospital. They gave me Panadol and something to be able to sleep, because I was supposed to get up at 6 AM the next morning, to obviously start the process of having a baby girl. Basically, by the way, I got up at 4 AM on the dot when it was time, like the day on the 16th of December was the, oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she's sleeping. She's got shit. I'm just gonna put it down. Yeah, anyway, on the 16th of December, I woke up at 4, and the thing was, scheduled for 6 to go down into the birthing suite. Did that, had to wake up Cody because he stayed the night. We were like, hey, like, it's time to go. We called up Lacey because I could have 2 people in there. I had my partner and his stepmom in there with me. So we called up Lacey and they would get putting these drippy things in me. I can't remember what they're called, but failed on one time and then had to get someone else to do it. Actually, no, failed twice because like she had it and then my like brain just went, it was gone. And then basically yeah, so then basically the other lady did it, went straight in, good as gold, all good. They checked my waters, checked how far down how dilated I was, and I was 4 to 5 centimeters dilated, about 4.5 centimeters. She was saying, she's like, you're about 4 or 5, but I like to say 5 centimeters dilated. I'm like, oh, really? Like, I was so surprised because I didn't feel it at all. So then they popped my waters, like they broke my waters. And then, yeah, so then stuff started beginning. Basically, yeah, so I was using gas every now and then. It wasn't too painful. Tried to go toilet one time, but fuck that, there was a contraction and a half. Yeah, so I went toilet, got that all good, came back. We tried the doggy all 4 thing, that fucking killed, so I like stayed back on my back. And so yeah, so basically there was painful contractions, not so much to the point where I was using the gas all the time. So we started about like 8 o'clock, 9ish. I was only in active labor for 4 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, and then like it's got intense around about 12 o'clock, and then basically she was ready to come, so she was coming. It took a bit for pushing because it's really hard, and like I couldn't like hold my breath properly, so like, and I let go because like I couldn't hold it for so long. But I tried my best, and then eventually she came out. But like, not even that, it was almost when she was there, I was like, oh shit, I need to get this going, like I don't want to cause her stress, because obviously I've loved ever since I was a little kid to watch baby vlogs and birth videos and all that. So I'm like, okay, I need to get her out. So I got her out. The stinging part was so bad, but not really, but it like hurt. So then she was out, and then I was like, that apparently another midwife was a whole hand up there, obviously after the placenta came out and all that. Oh, they tried to get this stuff because they were losing her heartbeat and shit and during labor into her, but it didn't actually go on her, it went on me. So that happened. So yeah, so after a while, like, she came out, she was all good, she was so small. I would try and insert photos just letting you know of how small she was, and like her weight, actually this might give you away. Her weight was, when she came out, was 2.254 grams, so I'm pretty sure 4 pounds 11 ounces, I think, and then her head circumference was 32 centimeters. And then, yeah, so she's doing so well now. But yeah, so she's still a small baby. She was born at 37 weeks and 4 days, but she's just very tiny. And then, after everything, they were sorting me out because I was bleeding a bit too much. So, yeah, so they fixed me up, all good. I didn't tear or nothing. I was just bleeding really badly because I would thing. So they put, then obviously what they're supposed to do is start the clotting agent for your blood to start clotting again, and then so that happened. Then I was diagnosed with a bit of mild preeclampsia, or yeah. So basically, I was on tablets for that. I had something wrong with my liver, and also my iron was really low, but that's because I was like anemia during the pregnancy and before because I was iron deficiency. But yeah, so basically she was here, she was healthy, beautiful little girl. We named her. She was born at 12:45 p.m. on the 16th of December 2021. We named her Alyra Kaylin Brett. So Alyra just we came up with. Kay is my grandma's middle name, but she passed away. Lynn is Cody's granny's name, and Brett, I believe, the last name. Yeah. She was so tiny and so perfect. It was not funny. She couldn't latch on because of how I couldn't breastfeed because of how small her little lippies was and stuff. I was trying to see if she got thing, but yeah. So couldn't really latch on, so she wasn't breastfeeding. She was bottle fed. I was trying to express, couldn't for the first couple of days. So my breast was so painful and everything. But then yeah, I ended up being able to express, and then that took a toll because I had a lactation saying, "Oh, you need to try and breastfeed." Da da da. It was so yeah. But then my midwife, who came to see how she was doing, was like, if you want a formula feed, you can. You don't need to breastfeed or anything. And then I'm like, yo. So we switched to formula fed. Because as long as she's fed, that is just best. Yeah, so she was on formula. She still is on formula. She started off at anywhere between 60 to 80. So she lost 10% of her weight and only gained 20 grams in the hospital. So they were a little bit worried. But as soon as we took her home, because we were 6 days in the fucking hospital. Sorry, 6 days in the hospital. As soon as we took her home the next day, she gained 45 grams plus of weight. And she was doing so well. She is doing so well. Not too sure what her weight is, but her last known weight was 4.5 kilos. And that was at 2.5 months when she got her needles. But yeah, so basically she's doing well. We've started her, even though she's almost 3 months, on solids because she got tasted a little bit on solids, someone fed her a bit, so we're just doing solids, and now she's that and formula, so she gets that twice a day, and obviously formula every 4 hours, and she's now at 140 every 4 hours. She's now from obviously birth to now, she's gained heaps of weight, which I love to see. She's growing. She's had her 8-week needles, but she had it 6 weeks. Then she does tummy time a lot. She like holds her head up now, like not fully, but like fully to the point, like she does, but it's like a bit still wobbly. She's making sounds and trying to talk, and when she's leaning on my body to face, obviously, like directing of you guys, she'll try and sit up a little bit more by herself. A lot of wheeze and a lot of poop nappies, which is great. Yeah, so overall she's doing good. Yeah, apparently I also screamed like a demon when giving birth, according to my partner. Yeah, but I'm doing well also. I recovered just like that, like it was so quick. It was the best, like this whole experience has been really good, and it's still hard to believe that I was almost 3 months old and I gave birth. And mind you, I was 18 when I gave birth. So I found out I was pregnant at 18, had her at 18. But I'm 19 and we'll have a 1 year in December. And we are thinking about having another baby, but not right now, because we want a son. But yeah, other than that, stay tuned for mum vlogs and obviously with the baby. Yeah, like we're getting everything sorted. Like Bubba's got her new bed. Like I'll just show you. I'm just gonna put it down and I'll show you. Don't mind the mess. We're still trying to sort out the area of that. Yeah, so basically, sorry. Yeah, so we got up, we just literally up her bed, so that's that. That's a little, this is to stop the door from banging on here, to like obviously wake little Munchin up. And then this teddy is far from her, and it's for at night. So when she's trying to sleep, she can go to sleep. But other than that, yeah, so she's got her baby clothes in the cupboard there. Our clothes are over there. Her swing. It's not like much room, but it's what we can deal with. And that's us. And obviously, there. But like, that's just random stuff we still need to go through. But it was neat, but I gotta clean it up again. But yeah. So right now Cody's going to give blood. I hope all goes well. But yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you guys. Have a lovely day. Oh, also let me know what I should change my name. What I should change the YouTube channel name to. Genuine, I don't know now. Alright, see you guys. Enjoy your day. Bye.
I've been thinking about the good times. I've been sleeping through the long nights. I've been shining in the sunlight. I've been thinking how I'm alright. There's a reason for my feelings. There's a reason why I'm healing. Yeah, I feel higher than the ceiling.